Welcome back to the Mental House.
I'm gonna tell you about a little toxic duo I've learned, throughout my life. You take an individual who has no problem admitting their faults, has no problem admitting when they're wrong, and has no problem admitting when they've done something wrong, or has no problem admitting when they could have done something wrong and may not know it, or has no problem admitting something could be their fault if it could be, knowing it still might not be. Just a person who has enough integrity and self-assurance and confidence to understand that it's possible for them to be wrong, for them to, have done something incorrectly. I mean, it happens, or whatever, and then you take another person, the opposite version of that, and a person who has an extremely difficult time, admitting to their faults, admitting when they're wrong, and would rather just lie about being right when they know they're wrong, won't look into anything, and has a very hard time admitting when they're at fault, or that they have insecurities, or that they were part of this. Someone who can't take the blame, and another person who takes the blame for everything, both of which are unhealthy for the individual and the people around them in one way or another. But what I've learned is when you take two people on each side of this spectrum and you combine them and you put them together, it doesn't so much create unison, but more of a one-sided tower that slowly leans until the other's destruction. In other words, if you take a person who is maybe too willing to take the fault for other people, and then another person who has no intent to take the fault for their own in general, let alone anyone else, it creates this overpowered duo that eventually will fall over time, and this is from my experience of what I've learned. So you take this person that can't ever admit that they're wrong and is always blaming other people, then you take this other person who when they are wrong, and then you take this other person who always admits they're wrong and takes the blame for other people, even when they're actually not wrong and they shouldn't take the blame for other people when it's not their blame to take. But with that combination, it creates this power struggle over time, and not even power struggle. As time progresses, this person over here slowly falls down, and this person up here slowly rises. And this person up here and this person down here both probably know what the dynamic is entailing or what it's showing, but it's really hard to change who you are as a person, let alone in enough time to save whatever bull occur. But in due time, you learn who you are and what you are and how to deal with your own issues. But as time progresses, this person who can't ever admit they're wrong is too busy never admitting they're wrong and blaming other people, while this person down here is too busy blaming themselves and is taking fault for everything. So as time progresses, this person slowly gets weaker and pushed down more and more and more, while this person that has this entitlement to issue, this person who is so self-righteous, this person who can't admit to being wrong even when they are wrong, it kind of starts doing this. So then you get this person who can't admit to anything almost ever, 99% of the time, a person down here who's always taking the blame for everyone else, and the other person who's putting their blame on everyone else. So when these two people become roommates, even if it starts off like this, it slowly starts to shift until this person takes their power back and reminds this person who the they are. With that being said, this person up here will blame, put all of their blame on this person down here, slowly bringing them down more and more and more. And this person will keep blaming them even when this person knows that they're wrong or that they don't have any justifiable facts to prove what it is that they're saying, and this person does. This person has so much pride and such a sense of ego that they can't admit to themselves or the people around them, especially the person that is trying to prove them wrong. So this person will continuously push this person down until this person feels like they're so insecure and everything is their fault so badly that they just become this punching bag for this person up here. Do you see how this dynamic can become such a dangerous experience for this person down here? Well, this person up here feels like they have all this power and control. And by the end of it, you get this person that feels so domineering and so, almost like a lioness per se. But you get this person up here and then like is so prideful, and then you get this person down here that's so insecure because even when they're right, they're told they're wrong by the person that's too prideful to admit when they're actually wrong. So it just becomes this very toxic dynamic that's very unhealthy, to the point where this person up here will eventually, once they decide they've had enough and they don't want to be exposed, or they don't want the world to see this power struggle, this extremely unhealthy toxic dynamic, what they will do is take this power after years of pushing this person down, years and years of pushing this person down, and making them feel inferior and making them feel like they're less than is to their best ability. Now, do you get it? This is becoming pretty unhealthy and abusive, isn't it? Rather toxic. You take this person now, and this person who has been pushed and worn down and told they're wrong, who's finally starting to get frustrated and starting to stick up for themselves again, this person says, oh no, I am the boss up in here. I am the king over here. So with this being said, this person takes that power they think they have, and often still do, and then they start taunting and teasing and prodding and pushing this person down here who's trying to finally stick up for themselves, to try to shove them back down here where this person thinks they belong. But this person, if they have the strength and will to do what is best for them and what is right, they will keep fighting and keep fighting and keep fighting. Now, the goal of this person is to prod this person so bad until they fucking explode. And once this person explodes, this person, this prideful person that cannot admit to their faults or what their wrongdoings, will say, oh my God, did you see what that person just did? Did you see what they just did? Did you see how they treated me and how they acted? And oh my God, look what this person did and how they acted so absurd. And see, do you see it now? Now, do you see what I'm talking about? This person up here and this person down here who has been victimized for however long is now being the center point of this person's abuse, even more so, to the point where this person finally snaps off and everyone around them then sees exactly what this person wanted to see. Now here's the tip. Here's something to know. If this person can have the strength to find their power without allowing themselves to blow up by the misdeeds of the individuals that are trying to push them down and hurt them on a daily basis to ensure that their ego does not get hurt, if you can be strong enough, if this person can be strong enough to keep fighting for their power and maintain a sense of emperor-like energy, tarot, if you know what I'm talking about, then this person over here will crash and start to fall. This person's pride, this person's ego, this person's sense of self starts diminishing because their sense of self is built and designed around what other people think of them. So as long as they're up here and they feel everyone else is down here around them, they feel like they are, they're the top dogs. Now you take this person they believe and has worked so hard to belittle and put below, you take this person and this person starts rising and doesn't fall and doesn't react the way they want. This person, they don't react the way they want and they become leveled again. This person starts losing rationality. They're losing their power. They're losing their sense of self. They're losing everything that they felt and were so secure about themselves. So now they start lashing out as well. They start lashing out, trying to make this person react as much as they can. But so long as this person does not react and stay strong and holds their ground and stands firm-footed, they will continue to rise to the nicest, kindest, strongest person they can be, who can admit to their faults and their wrongs, as well as understand when they're right and defend that fact. And this person will lash out, freak out in their own way, all the way up to the point where they finally shut the up. And when they finally shut the up, that's when you realize This person has finally taken their power back and is in control of themselves and their life. Well, this person down here will no longer face the person they know has done the right thing and has proven themselves to be quite a match. This person will shut the up and will just be a petty little bitch on the side to the rest of the world. And it happens all the time. And now what I just explained was the relationship between a narcissist and the victim of a narcissist. Most often, the victim of the narcissist will fawn the narcissist to try to ensure that nothing bad happens on a consistent basis. But once the victim of a narcissist stops fawning and starts taking back their power, the narcissist has one hell of a vengeance, I'll tell you what. And they will essentially go out of their way to poke and prod and infuriate the individual they want below them, or the individual that they want to victimize in front of the whole world, as swiftly and quickly as possible. But if the victim of the narcissist has the strength and the know-how and the understanding to be able to fight through that abuse, then the narcissist truly has no power and will literally just shut the up and leave you alone. Because once the narcissist realizes they no longer have any power over an individual, they want to stay the away from that individual because they don't want to be exposed for who they are, because then they can no longer manipulate the world around them in the same sense that they did prior. Get it? Y'all see what I'm talking about? I know this was a long tangent, 11 minutes and 30 seconds, but I have put a lot of thought into this and I just wanted everyone to understand that you have the strength, the power, and the capacity to do what is best for you. And if you are in a relationship or you are in an experience or an environment that is fucking hurting you, then god damn it, fight your way out of that. I believe in you. You do not deserve the toxicity, the pain, and the abuse that these people you supposedly love and supposedly love you are putting you through. So with that being said, I fucking love you. And I swear to God, if you don't do what is best for you, then you will never truly find happiness. Do what is best for you and fuck that narcissist. And fuck the abusers. And fuck anyone who ever tries to take away your success and take away your values and your morals and your sense of self. You are a beautiful, loved, and amazing person. And I swear to God, you are born to succeed and be your best self. And if you don't fulfill that, what was the point of your life? What was the point of your life if you don't have the strength to let go of the people that are hurting you so you can become your best self and be the person you've always deserved? I know it's hard not having people there to show you how much they love you, but if the people that are there aren't actually showing you how much they love you, then why are you there when you can leave and learn to love yourself? What I have learned is not every day will I hear something kind from the world around me, and not every day will be the best day of my life. And some days there will be very, very shitty days and toxic people and mean words, but if I love myself and am strong enough to love myself and do what is best for me, then I don't need any single person to tell me what it is I need to hear, because I can tell myself. I have been abused by narcissists most of my life. With that being said, there's one or two ways this actually happens most often. Either the person who's always been abused turns into a narcissist, or becomes the victim of a narcissist and is basically shaped and created to be the victim of another narcissist in the future. I didn't want to be either. So I moved away from everyone who's ever abused me or put me in a toxic situation, and I left. And I am now happier than I've been in a long time. I am off drugs. I am going to work every day. I'm making my art. 5 days a week. I'm making my art constantly. My body's looking better than it has in a long time. My hair's looking beautiful. I am feeling confident and strong. And I know this was one hell of a video, but I hope it's helped in any way that it could. And I know I popped off a little bit, but I really love you guys. I do believe in you. And though we may not personally know each other, and in real life, I'm gonna be so awkward and my head's gonna be down and I'm not gonna wanna talk unless you come to talk to me. But behind this camera, I do want to let you know where I have my most confidence. It's possible to be happy. You just have to fight for it until you are. And then learn from the times that you aren't. And learn from the times you're happy as well. Anyways, with that being said, much love, XOXO, and this is my little mental patience. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and to get notified every single time I upload a new video, click the little bell icon. Thank you very much. Bye.
Sunshine on my head. Just remember what I said.